I want to commemorate the casualties of war in a way that is more than symbolic. I want to honor their ultimate sacrifice as an exemplar of courage and dedication to a just ideal. They gave their lives in the highest form of social responsibility to protect our nation, and make the world a fertile ground for peace. I want to honor them without necessarily honoring the conflicts that we're seeing today. I was drafted in 1968, back when they had the draft. I served a year in Vietnam. I was one of the lucky ones who returned. Over 58,000 did not return. Well over 1.4 million Vietnamese perished in that war, most of them civilians. Vietnam was not a popular war, yet most of us grunts who served answered the call with the best of intentions. Many of us were not greeted as heroes on our return. Many of us did not feel like heroes. Whenever I hear, "Thank you for your service," honestly, it evokes ambivalent feelings in me. We can honor those that fell in service to protect our country by protecting our country from the ravages of unnecessary conflicts and wars, and the moral injury sustained by those who return. Since 2001, over 7,000 U.S. military lives have been lost, and over $6 trillion spent prosecuting wars in the Middle East alone. The result is a trail of failed states and 250,000 civilian lives lost. I know what the politicians say to encourage us to go to war, but I doubt this is what soldiers gave their lives to produce. The U.S. has over 800 military installations around the world. We have terminated nuclear missile treaties, peace treaties, and are exploring new avenues for war in space. Einstein famously said, "You cannot prepare for war and peace at the same time." 2 days ago, the UN voted on a resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. And again, the lone vote that torpedoed the deal was the United States. The excuse we use is that Israel has the right to defend itself. Believe me, Israel is not defending itself. I say that as a citizen, and I say that as someone who spent a lot of time there. They're committing a sadistic genocide that's only getting worse by the day, and we are supplying the missiles, warplanes, and ammunition against international law and against our own national statutes. We're killing tens of thousands of civilians. We are also providing billions of dollars to support Israel, including, for those of you who don't know, ICL, which stands for Israel Chemical Limited. It's an Israeli company that produces, well, it's in the white phosphorus production chain. And they're building, sorry, it's all wet. They're in the process of building a new factory on the Mississippi River in St. Louis. And we're providing millions of dollars in tax incremental financing to see that that gets done. So I ask you, do we better honor our fallen soldiers by pursuing peace or by developing new methods and weapons to prosecute war? In this democracy, we as its citizenry are ultimately responsible for the actions of our government. Our representatives in the Capitol supposedly do our bidding. Implicit in the execution of that responsibility is the degree to which we honor our fallen heroes. In the pursuit of that honor, we have failed miserably. So I appeal to the citizenry of this country, our last bastion of hope, you and I. Honor the sacrifice of our fallen soldiers by holding your representatives responsible and ending the chaos we are currently creating in the world. As a veteran, I say, not in my name. As a Jew, I say, not in my name. As an Israeli citizen, I say, not in my name. As an American, please join me. I say, not in my name. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. That was a very powerful